Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, mainly on this channel I do a lot of couponing content, hauls, some stuff with the dogs, and eventually I would like to get into doing more vlogs. It's just I have a really busy schedule, so right now that's just not a thing that's going to be, that I'm going to be able to do. But we do have a haul today. So we have 3 stores. We have Dollar General, we have CVS, and we have Walmart. I'm going to go ahead and start with Walmart, and we'll work our way. Okay. So I got a thing of Slim Jims. And I also got a thing of these food storage containers. You can see they have candy and stuff. I do make homemade candy, and I sold some. So I am going to be putting them in these nice little Christmas containers because they have little candies on them. Anyway, then I have these really pretty Grinch pajamas. It's a little PJ set. I think they were, yeah, you can see right there, 1948. But there's the top. You can kind of see that lady right there, her pajamas, and then these are the bottoms, which I think are really pretty, and they're really soft. I love Walmart. It's like their Christmas pajamas, just their pajamas in general. I think this is just like, I don't really know if it's just the Grinch brand or whatever, but the pajamas from there, the Joy Spun, those are really good as well. I like really soft fabrics. I don't do well with like scratchy type fabrics. I guess it's a sensory thing, but those are the 3 things that I got from Walmart. Not a huge haul from there, just, you know. So I got, the next one we'll do is Dollar General. So I got this really pretty, I feel like this would be really good for, let me try not to break it. Let me get this out. She wrapped it in like 4 bags. But I feel like this would be really pretty for like a suit or something like that in the fall. But you can see it's really pretty. It's glass. That's kind of the inside of it. I do have like some bowls that don't have handles that are kind of like this. They're more of a neutral color. But they are pumpkins. They don't have a lid, but I have, I think, a white, a green, and an orange one. Or maybe it's like an off cream instead of a white, but that's really pretty. I love that. I will definitely be using that in the future. And then, so all of their fall stuff, so that and then what I'm going to show you right here, all of their fall stuff was actually buy one get one half off. And when I saw this, I was sure that this was going to be like $19.99 or something. But it's really pretty. Again, she's got it in 40 bags, so just give me a second, I'm opening it. But I don't know, I feel like this would be, you could use this as a candy container or just as general like decor purposes, things like that. But this is super pretty. And I'll let you go ahead if you do want to take a guess on what it was. I'll let you pause the video, you can guess. Okay, I'm assuming you've paused it. If you were going to take a guess, this right here was not $19.99, which I thought. It was $8. $8. That is so pretty. So I ended up paying, this one was full price. The other one was $5 originally. So this one I paid $8. That one I ended up paying $2.50 for that soup bowl. So total was like $11, which is so good for how pretty this stuff is. All the other stuff that was there, it wasn't much in terms of like what I would personally be wanting. Okay. Now, CVS this time is not as big of a haul as the other ones. I will say that. I didn't need a ton. I went in mainly because I had my monthly bonus. There were some things that I was like, oh, I can get some extra bucks and get some, things that we can put in our stockpile, stuff like that. I don't get, there's not a ton of variety of things that I get, or there's no, like, rhyme or rhythm to the things that I buy from CVS. I try to go for the things that have deals, things that we can use. The majority of stuff that you'll see, I'm not going to pay for something, even if it's just a few dollars, that I'm not going to use. So, majority of times, I get stuff that we can use, that I can earn extra bucks on, all of that stuff. Let me get that out there. But anyway, first transaction that I did was 3 things of toothpaste. I got 2 of the Arctic Fresh and 1 of the Radiant Mint. These are the 3.3 ounces. They had a $5 off 3 coupon, and then you also earned a $5 extra buck when you bought 3. So that was a terrific deal. And they were on sale for $4.99 this week. And there it went. Let's see, that's the other one. Okay. So, ended up all of those, because I did have that $10 monthly reward. I had a $5 on that oral care that I said 5 off of 3 Crest items. And so, ended up, I think I forfeited like 3 cents of my extra bucks because they can't use that towards the total, like in the tax type thing. But other than that, everything on that order was completely free. And we paid 26 cents, which was just tax. And you can see right there, we saved $17.37, which is a 100% savings, bringing our year-to-date to $1,544.76. Which, honestly, really good deal. I didn't show you this, but if you do want to see, that's what I paid at Dollar General. And then also on Ibotta for those toothpastes, I also submitted for a cashback, and I got $3 cashback on Ibotta. And got points on Frisbee and Fetch and all that, but $3 back on Ibotta. Paid pretty much nothing out of pocket. Paid, 26 cents for just the tax. That's, a $2 and something moneymaker. So, the next things that I got, and I did get some of this within the past week or so, but I got another thing of toilet paper. The store, like the CVS's around us, we don't usually get like a ton of coupons that often for toilet paper, so I did want to stock up. Put that right there. And then I also got, which it's not here, but I did get, the lady at our post office has some cats and dogs and all that stuff, and they had a really good deal on the Fancy Feast thing. So I did do that, and I also submitted that for cashback, or not cashback, but like for points on the Purina app. And I don't think I've got that back yet, but anyway. I also got, so there was the Fancy Feast and the Charmin, and then there was this CoverGirl lipstick, which was originally $7.79, which I would never pay out of pocket. And then I got these little, they call them slant tweezers, right there. And these were originally $6.69, which again I would not pay full price. I had the $5 extra buck from the toothpaste, a 9 cent in the 2% cash back, a 4% off of the Revlon cosmetics, a $4 off, or a $4 off Revlon, a $4 off the CoverGirl, and a $1 off the Fancy Feast. So the overall total for this entire order was $11.14. We saved $19.09, or 66%, and I will go ahead and let you all see the receipt just so you can, and right there's the date so you can tell this was yesterday, or yeah, yesterday. I'm filming this on Halloween right now. But again, really good deals, really good, little stock up items. Again, let me kind of give you a breakdown. I know you could probably see it on the receipt, but I'll just give you a breakdown. The Charmin, which is originally, I think it was $8.99 on sale this week, but he ended up taking that $2 off of it manually. So there was also that coupon, which if yours is able to attach, there's an extra $2. But ended up getting the Charmin for $4.61. And I mean, this is a pretty good, that comes with 6 of them. 6 equals 24. So, I mean, there's a really good deal. For these little tweezers, again, these were originally almost $7. And I paid $1.77. That will probably go in the Christmas basket for people to choose from. The CoverGirl, which was almost $8, was $2.51 out of pocket is what I paid. And for the Fancy Feast, which we'll just imagine it's right here, it was a 2-pack of the Fancy Feast salmon. I paid 98 cents, which honestly, really good deal. Again, any place that you can save, and like I said, stuff like that makeup, I will end up putting that into our Christmas bucket, and people can choose that if they would like. Which $2.51, $1.77, stuff like that. Personally, I would rather get stuff like that than a lot of the stuff. I mean, we do get some stuff from Dollar Tree and stuff like that, but even Dollar Tree anymore, you can't really get that much for it, in my opinion. With them hiking their prices up and everything, I don't know. I would just rather get some stuff that I can coupon for, put that in there if they want it, and, if they don't, whatever. But thank you all for watching. Oh, goodness. And if you notice me yawning a lot on the videos and stuff, I do have sleep apnea, so that's part of the reason that I yawn quite a bit. But yeah, I hope that you all have a great day. And if you do coupon, if you do go couponing and you find any good deals, let me know. Let me know what you get. Put it in the comments, because, I mean, everybody can use some coupon and tips and all that stuff. Again, some people that I would look at are like the Turok Coupon Hunter, Couponing with Stars, pretty good, Bree the Coupon Queen, stuff like that. And if you all do follow them, tag them in this video, because I don't think it hurts for all of us to kind of, learn together. But yeah, and keep an eye out for a Love is Blind reunion video. I've not made videos on the whole every single episode, but I probably will react to the reunion and kind of just give an overall thought and review of that show this season. But yeah, you all have a great day. Bye.